Just a disclaimer, this video is not talking about men who are insensitive and men who are hard to please. You see, there are some men out there, it doesn't matter what you do, you cannot just help them, you can't please them, you can't do anything. You can be Queen Elizabeth, but if you are with the wrong person, or you are with a man who is insensitive and doesn't know himself, it doesn't matter how hard you try, all your efforts are going in vain. I'm not talking about those men. Also, there are women out there who have done so much work in their relationship and in their marriages, and they will do everything, they will do anything to make sure that those marriages succeed and those men are supported. Also, this video is not talking about those women. Anyways, however, this video is talking about a lot of women, a lot of reasons why men don't want to get married nowadays. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm very excited, and I'm sure you are too. I believe that if you're watching this video, it's going to help you, because this video and this research has helped me. The more I spoke to men out there as I was conducting the research, the more I learned and the more I was open-minded, and the more my view was broadened by what they told me and what I researched outside. So I've decided to bring this research to you, if you're watching this, and mostly to the women, and also the men will also benefit from this. So if you're watching this video, please be open-minded, because it is here to help you. The reason why research is conducted is because to change the trajectory of society and to help people improve compared to what they were yesterday. So let's talk about reason why men don't want to get married. The reason why most men nowadays don't want to get married is because of you and I. Yay! They don't want to get married because of me. They don't want to get married because of you. Why do they not want to get married? Because of us. The reason why men don't want to get married nowadays is because you show this man that you can take everything and anything from him and for him. When you were dating, okay, it always starts when you're dating. When you were dating, when you were dating, or when you are dating, you show this man that you can take everything and anything from him and for him. You show this man a mental picture of what he wants to see as a wife. And when he sees that picture, he buys into that picture and he gets married to you. And when he gets married to you, you start nagging, you start changing, you start speaking up, and you start taking everything and anything from him and for him. Why? You show this man that you can go through the fire, or you can walk through the fire for him and with him. But the moment you get married, you stop walking through the fire for him and with him. Why? You show this man that you are his ride or die, that you are his number one supporter, that you are the supporter of his dream, that you are his cheerleader. The moment you get married, you stop cheerleading him. You stop motivating him. You stop, being his number one supporter, his ride or die. Why is that? You show this man that you have a high sexual tolerance, a high sexual intimacy, that you can fulfill his physical intimate needs, that whenever he needed you, you were there, or whenever he needs you, you were there, that you can never say no to his sexual desire. You have not said no to his sexual desire. You've always been there. You have even been the one chasing him to fulfill his sexual needs. But the moment you get married, you change, and now you put dates and days where you both can meet physically, and you say you're tired. For some people, they say, I have children to look after. And for other people, they say they're tired. Why is that? Why did you not show this man or your true personality? Why did you not start speaking up in the early stage of your relationships? Speaking up for things you would not condone when you become his wife. Why did you not speak up for those things? Why speak up now? You used to show this man that, you believe in a healthy relationship. You can't go a day without talking to him. Even if you both had conflict, you will be the one pushing, to resolve the conflicts. But now that you're married, you go days and months and weeks in the house without talking to each other, without trying to resolve the conflict. Why? You show him that, okay, this woman is a healthy woman, that when I'm misbehaving, she will be a peacemaker. So he bought into the picture and got married to you. But when you became married, you switched and you changed. Why? And please don't tell me that the reason why is because you now expect him to grow and become a husband and take a role of a husband. Yes, you're right, and no, you're wrong. Because you see, a man can grow up and take a role of a husband, okay? But his nature can still remain the same. Let me give you two examples. Number one examples, you are dating this man and you realize that he has a gambling problem. You've gone to the casino with him a couple of times and you sat next to him and he has placed bets. You've done this couple of times with him. And he has seen this picture that you've sold to him. The picture is, oh, this woman don't have an issue with me gambling. She doesn't have an issue of me going to the casino. She doesn't have a problem with me. This is the woman I want to marry. A woman who wouldn't, stand against my gambling addiction. And he saw that picture that you sold him and he decided to get married to you. And the moment you became married, now you're starting to speak up. Now you are taking a stand. Now you're having problems and troubles with his gambling issues. Why did you not speak up then? Why wait until you became married to speak up? Another example is this: you're dating this man and you know that he has a high sexual urge, that he wants his sexual needs to be attended to, that he always wants to be sexually intimate with you all the time, and you have given him that. You've never proven to him that you were once tired. You have never said no to him. So you saw him the picture like, okay, considering I'm a man who have a high sexual appetite and this woman has been able to meet my needs, therefore she's a woman I want to get married to, a woman who will fulfill my sexual desires. Now you show him the picture, he's seen what he wanted and he bought into it and he married you. After marriage, you've changed. You're telling him dates and dates on when you can be sexually intimate with him. That's not the picture you showed him. Why change now? You see, these are the things that happens. The moment you change now, these men are thinking, okay, this is not how she was before. She was totally different. She used to be my cheerleader and now she's changed. Another example could be, you have always been the peacekeeper when you were dating. When you have conflicts, you will resolve the conflict very quickly. But now that you became married, you both will be in the house for weeks and months and days without talking to each other. You show him a mental picture that you are a peacemaker, and he wanted a woman who will be a peacemaker, a woman who will not go months and days without talking to each other. He saw that picture, he bought into it. After marriage, you've changed. Why? You see, we have to stop that, women. We have to stop selling pictures of things that we don't believe in. We have to stop, manipulating men into getting married to us because we want them. We have to stop, manipulating these men and giving them a picture we don't believe in. A census was released in Australia in 2021, and this census estimated over 1 million of Australians were widows. And of this total, over 800,469 were females, and about 228,673 were males. This should already paint a mental picture of what I'm trying to tell you. You see, when men go through this process where, they get into a relationship that they did not bargain for. They get into marriages that, they were practically manipulated into getting into. And then later on, they realize, okay, this person has changed. This is not what they were. This is not what I signed in for. Some men don't walk away. The reason why they won't walk away is because when there is marriage now, it affects everybody. It's only a few men that will have the audacity to walk away, but most men would not. So this census has painted a picture of widows in Australia compared to widowers. So there are more women who are widows compared to men who are widowers. So this should tell you something as a woman. The more kind, compassionate, sensitive, and supportive you are to your husband, it increases his life expectancy. Okay? When men realize that these women have changed, that we have changed after marriage, some of them don't walk away. The reason why they won't walk away is because they're worried, if I walk away, what is this woman going to say to my children, especially when kids are involved? What is her family going to think of me? What is society going to think of me? So they don't want to deal with that judgment. They don't want to deal with that criticism. So the best way to deal with that is to stay. And as they stay there and continue in that condition that is not changing, over time it weakens the condition of their heart. And it also reduces their stamina. And when they can't take it anymore, for some men, they give up. That's why we have a lot of men, a lot of women who are widows compared to men. So this video is a call, and it's a call to every woman. Show a man who you are. When you are dating, don't always say yes, 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 yes to something that you know you will not take when you are married to this man. It's about time you start speaking up and giving them an opportunity to know the kind of women that they're getting married to if they decide to get married to you. But the moment you keep saying yes and yes and yes, and then you get married to this man and now you're saying no and no and no, he's going like, oh, excuse me. This is not what I bargained for. This is not who she was. Why is it changing now? Because you have said yes to something that you will not say yes to bad behaviors, to bad habits, only because you want this man to wed you. And now he's wedded you. You're saying no. Why? Ladies, stop the manipulation. Stop the Jezebel spirit. If you want to help your husband, if you want to increase his life expectancy, because when that man passes away, you will be the one left to look after those children. The best way that you can increase the life expectancy of your husband is to support him, is to be kind and compassionate to him, is to pray for him, be sensitive to his needs, and take care of his desire, just like the way you took care of his desires when you were dating.